It was a storybook ceremony today inside Westminster Abbey, where the future King of England, Prince Philip, Duke of Cambridge, married his childhood sweetheart, Lady Martha Fitzroy. Thousands came to cheer the couple and to cheer the prince's young brother, Prince Henry, known affectionately as Prince of England's Hearts, and their younger sister, Princess Beatrice, whom all the world adores. The wedding reception boasts a who's who of international guests, including Alex Claremont Diaz, the charismatic son of the American president. Also representing the US as Nora Holleran, the vice president's granddaughter. After that long introduction, Alex tells Nora that they should skip the party tonight and go do touristy things instead. But Nora doesn't feel like doing that, she wants to see Buckingham Palace. Alex confesses that the reason he doesn't want to go it's because the media compares him to Prince Henry, and he's worried to disappoint them by using the wrong fork since he's not used to attending fancy events. While waiting in line to greet the royals, Alex tells Nora that Princess Henry is a snob. On the other side, Prince Henry tells Princess Beatrice that Alex is the most irritating person he's ever met. Alex puts down his drink next to the cake, and when he goes to grab it, the glass is all smeared with cream. Alex then comments on how the cake worth £75 could feed a bunch of people. Henry doesn't like his remark and wants to leave his side, but Alex grabs him by the shoulder, getting the prince all dirty with cream. Alex tries to clean Henry's suit, but they end up tripping, causing the cake to fall on them. Needless to say that Prince Philip is extremely mad at Henry. When Alex arrives in the US, he's confronted about the international incident he caused. Ellen, Alex's mother, says that they have spent the last 3 years negotiating a new trade deal with His Majesty's government. However, Ellen trusts his son will fix things. Zara, Ellen's assistant, tells Alex that he will be flying back to London tonight. Alex arrives at Kensington Palace where Son, Prince Henry's equerry, welcomes him. Son drags Alex to take some pictures of him with Henry to show that the prince is welcoming him. The next thing on the schedule is to take part in an interview. The interviewer says that they met at the Melbourne Climate Conference several years back. Prince agrees with the statement and says that they instantly hit it off like they had known each other all their lives. Both of them try to pretend that they're good friends. Alex and Henry visit a school, but out of nowhere shooting can be heard, so the security throws both of them in the cleaning closet. Henry recognizes on Alex the Santal 33 perfume and compliments him. Then Henry asks Alex why he dislikes him. Alex makes Henry remember the first party during the climate conference in Melbourne. Alex says that he went to introduce himself to him, but Henry looked at him like he had head lice. Then Henry turned to his equerry to get him out of there. Henry agrees that he could have been nicer, but feels surprised to learn that he hates him just from that specific moment from years ago. Alex says that it is because that was his first moment in the public eye and Henry could have helped him, but he didn't. Henry now understands this and apologizes to Alex for being a prick to him. Henry says that it's no excuse, but he was a prick to everyone in those days. Henry explains that his father had died a few months before, and the palace insisted on parading him around. Alex feels like now he's the one who needs to apologize. The security team opens the door and tells them that what they heard was actually just some kid playing with fireworks. Alex returns to his home, but he gets an unexpected message from the prince trying to be funny with him. Alex finds it funny and texts back. Then he goes to see Zara to tell her that he wrote a 14-page memo detailing how they can win in Texas next year. Zara says that no one asked him to do that, but Alex feels like he could be doing so much more than just going to events and posing for pictures, so Zara ends up agreeing to read his memo and asks if the prince has confirmed for his New Year's party. Even though Henry hates those parties, he agrees to attend. Alex notices how out of place Henry feels but drags him to the dance floor where he begins to loosen up a bit. Although after they all cheer for a Happy New Year, Henry leaves. Alex goes after him. Henry says that he sometimes wishes to be anonymous because the people he can date don't interest him. Right after saying that, he kisses Alex to explain what he means. The next day, Ellen tells Alex that he'll be going to Texas to work on the new strategy he wrote. During this whole time, Alex and Henry keep in touch. But when they meet again and get intimate, Zara discovers them. Then Alex talks about his romance with his mother. Ellen asks him if he feels forever about him before taking this any further. Alex is not sure yet, so he decides to invite Henry to his vacation house. Henry is having a lot of fun with the group during the karaoke night. Alex then tells Henry that after his mother wins the elections he'll have more freedom and they could spend the summer together there. Alex says that he has never felt this way about anyone, but before he can say anything else, Henry jumps into the water. Henry leaves without saying goodbye, and when he's in England tells Beatrice that he ended things with Alex and won't return any of Henry's texts or calls. Nora advises Alex to fly to London and fix things with Henry. Alex enters the palace, but Henry tells him that he's going to let him say what he needs to say, and then he'd like him to leave. Alex says that he's willing to fight for what they have. Henry is angry and says it is because it costs him nothing, he can't afford to be reckless. Alex says that they can figure out a way to love each other on their own terms. But to Henry that it is simply not possible. Alex says that the only way he's leaving is if Henry asks him to. Henry tells Alex that there's something he wants him to see. Henry takes Alex to a museum and says that when he was a boy his father used to bring him there before it opened and now he likes to come at night. Henry also says that he has dreamed of taking somebody he loved there. Alex plays some music on his phone and the two of them dance. Henry tells Alex to please be patient with him, and he'll be brave for them because when they write the history of his life he wants to include him and his love for him. The next day, Henry says that he wants Alex to have some part of him until he can have all of him again. Henry places a ring on Alex's hand, and Alex gives Henry his pendant. Alex leaves, and the following morning, Henry is told by Beatrice that his emails with Alex got hacked and were posted to Reddit. Henry wants to text Alex, but he's told that this won't be possible since they confiscated his phone. This news arrived at a critical time for President Ellen in her re-election bid. Miguel is getting asked by a news outlet how he could have time to read nearly 72 emails, write an article and publish it all within 2.5 hours. Alex releases a statement where he says he never imagined their intimacy would be exposed and that this week what was taken from them was their right to determine for themselves how and when they should share their queer identities with the world. And this isn't about shame, but privacy. Zara is proud of Alex for his speech, so she decides to use the phone that's only for emergencies and call Henry's equerry and see if the two lovebirds can get in touch. Alex tells Henry that he will be coming to London tonight. Henry receives Alex with a big hug and decides to play the piano for him. Henry opens up to Alex and says that now he feels like everyone hates him, but Alex makes sure to reassure him by saying that's not how things truly are and that he feels proud to be his boyfriend. But suddenly Shan interrupts them to tell them that the king wants to see them. The king says that he has read all of their emails, which makes him believe that their love is as genuine as it can be. However, he says that Henry's primary responsibility is not his heart, but his country, and anything other than maintaining his royal image is out of the question because the people won't accept a prince who is gay. However, when they look out the window they see crowds of people raising the LGBT flag. Henry says that he will no longer be the prince of shame and secrets. Now we're at election night in the US. There's only one state from which they are waiting for the votes, Texas. Alex and Henry are waiting impatiently to see if Alex's efforts were worth it. Suddenly the news says that Ellen Claremont has been re-elected. All of them are super happy, especially now that Alex and Henry are official and can show themselves to the world.